Hey guys, and welcome back into another video. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Today I'm going to be talking about Tesla earnings that happened. Of course, we did have the Tesla update last night, and I also want to be going through my charts of Abml and explaining to you my potential thoughts on how American battery metals is predicted to grow in the future. I think this is a monster growth stock, and so I want to make sure that this stock is on your radar, because I think that the pullback that we are seeing right now in the markets is completely reasonable, and it may continue to pull back until that $3 range. But if I bring up the chart real quick, actually have a quick look over this, we can see that yesterday it did actually climb all the way down from about $5 down to $3.30 before closing. It did actually reach a lower bottom of $3.20. Now, of course, the whole market overall yesterday, the S&P 500 had a general sell-off, as we all know about the game stock, and a lot of panicked investors. No one really was quite sure what was going on, with a lot of brokerages were down, and of course now that's all been sorted, and I think that the markets will be a lot more settled today, especially with most of the earnings that were out yesterday. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering about Tesla, so I'll go straight onto that first, and then we'll bring up those charts again for Abml. Now, of course, the thing I did type in on Google here, I did actually listen to the full casting yesterday for an hour and a half on Meet Kevin's YouTube, so that was really great that he streamed that, so thanks Kevin for doing that. So I was up until 1:30 in the morning listening to that conference call that Elon Musk was talking on. Now, they did actually miss their projected analyst expectations of $1.02, which is what they were predicted. If I come on here, you'll be able to see analysts did have forecasts for their EPS, but they actually didn't achieve that. They actually only achieved 80 cents. Sorry, they achieved 80 cents on EPS on their revenue. They did still see a huge surge again in deliveries in Q4, and of course they actually sold 500,000 vehicles. That I do know from the conference call, although I don't think it says particularly that on this Outlook here that I'm looking on. But again, Elon Musk did go to explain they did have to ramp down on some of their productions on some of their other models, because of course they are building this new car at the moment, and that is taking up a lot of their time. Again, yeah, Musk said on the call that the new Model S will come in on February, with the new X due with a little bit later, which is awesome news, because that is going to be the new Model S for Tesla, and that is going to be one of the fastest cars in the world. It actually does 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2 seconds, I remember him saying on the call. So they've been putting a lot of their time and energy into that, and of course the pandemic did actually dampen some of those projections for them, because they were obviously shifting down their production again due to the pandemic, and they did have some global factors there. But he did want to remind everyone, that Tesla is still in its infancy. It is just getting started, and then they're really concentrating their energy right now on the energy sector in solar panels, and we all know how the energy sector is predicted to grow. They're only set to grow further. They had launched their factory in China last year. They had a really, really good success of that. They are projected to do over 700,000 vehicles this year. And again, there is going to be a lot of competition in this space for EVs, as the likes of NIO and Xpeng and, other EV companies do start to come in again. If we do see this Lucid Motors, then of course that's going to potentially interrupt a little bit of the disruption there with Tesla. But you have to remember, Tesla is not just solely focused on EVs. It is a set energy company. It has so much going for it, and it is just in its infancy. As Musk said, they are also concentrating on the manufacturing right now of their trucks, and they want to increase their battery cell production. Now, this is a big thing that Tesla are working on. Elon Musk did go on to say that, this isn't going to take away from competition in the market, but they do want to produce their own EV battery, their lithium battery. Now, this gives me reason to talk about Abml today, because I do think that logically this could be something that may happen in the future if Tesla are aware that American Battery Metals are actually, if you don't know who American Battery Metals are, well, they're actually building a factory right now in Nevada, in the US, and they are projected to recycle the lithium out of electrical batteries. Right, this company is setting up their factory in Nevada, which is 20 minutes away from the Tesla factory. Now, of course, Tesla may want to partner with them in the future. This is an energy company. They are strictly green. So, unlike some other companies out there that I have read about, they are, really not environmental friendly. This is a very environmental friendly company, and they are basically taking out that lithium and they're recycling it. Right now, this factory that they're building in Nevada is actually going to do 20 metric tons. Right, just to give you an estimation, in 2019, 90,000 tons of a lithium was actually made. So, you know, this is a big part of the market. If this company is successful, they are currently sitting, as I said, at around the $3.50 mark. Now, I've been investing in Abml for their future projections and growth. Again, right now they are not a profitable company. They are just in their infancy. They haven't built their factory, although they do have everything planned. They have bought the land, you know, so I was investing all the way back around here, and since we have seen a huge surge, I was up 400%. I did take some profits off and we've had that sell off, but I think in the long run, again, if this company does, you know, start to go up, then we will see an astronomical soar in this share price, up way past the $10. It's just a matter of time until their factory gets built and we start to see their revenues come in. Now, that's why I'm putting this company on your radar, because I think, again, if you're not invested in Abml for a long-term hold, if you do see any major pullbacks inside this share price, again, especially to that 21 EMA, or if you see it bounce again to the 50 SMA, which is this lovely yellow line. I always have my SMA 50, 100 and 200 up. As I say, I'm very much a chart watcher. I like to draw technical analysis because I like to have optimum entry on my trades, guys. I think it's really important to know as a trader, you know, you can buy and sell on market open, you know, as soon as you want to, but if you want those absolute optimum entries throughout your day, you put a little bit of time, just 10-15 minutes drawing up on your charts, and you know that you're going to get a much better entry. If I was to buy in here, you know, what if it was to drop all the way and we had a pullback essentially to this $2 range? You know, that's almost an 80% difference in price. So that in the long run is going to serve me huge. So I always look for those optimum entries where possible, and I just use different things to confirm that, again, like the RSI, volume traded, the SMA, the EMA, and of course resistance and support lines, which I usually put on my charts. So there's obviously a support down here around 160, and there's definitely one around that $3.20 mark to $3.40 mark right now. I'd put a little bit of a resistance in there. I'll draw that there for you so you can see exactly what I'm saying. There's two areas here where it's bouncing off, and then this is our resistance. So you can expect probably this is going to retest that $5 range, and we might have some consolidation in here before it takes off again. So this is a company that, again, I wanted to put on your radar. Some updates on Tesla. I did say yesterday, if I bring the Tesla chart up, that Tesla was actually forming a double top. And if you watched my video yesterday, I did actually circle this here, and I said, if they do miss on their earnings, which they have done, we can expect to see a sell-off into this area. It actually did break down from that $8.32 range, which is where I said it would probably go to, and it actually came all the way down past 800, and since I reckon on market open it will probably retest that $8.30. But just want to again put on your radar Tesla and Elon Musk. That Elon Musk was, you know, saying this is only going to grow. Tesla are just in the infancy. You know, they barely started out with their plans. Elon has so many plans moving forward, and it is an incredible company, guys. Elon Musk is just a genius, and he really is gonna dominate, I think, in the coming years. And I think Tesla is going to be one of the leaders in the stock market, in the S&P 500. And if you don't have this stock, then I think around these prices that you're going to get right now for the long run could be you know, a good place for entry. Again, I think once we do start to see some more positive catalysts and news come up for Tesla throughout the year, we are going to see a big push in that share price. And as soon as it breaks through that $8.90 range to $900, I think we're going to be testing that $1,000 range pretty soon, in a few months' time. So again, it could surprise me, and it might happen even next week. So I just wanted to throw this one on your radar. If you're not yet invested in Tesla, anywhere below the 800 mark would probably be a good place to put on your radar. Watch those charts, and yeah, keep Abml on your radar. I hope you guys found the information in this video useful. If you did, then be sure to give this video a big fat like. And if you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button. It is free, and I would love to have you on this journey with me. If you are enjoying these videos, because I am making them more about charts and technical analysis, then again, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys with another video back soon. Have a great day and invest safe.